Beneath the pulse of progress, beyond the cities of neon and noise, lies another China. A realm carved in mist and memory, where mountains whisper secrets to the sky, where ancient villages float in time and landscapes painted not by man, but by silence, spirit, and stone. These are not the places in travel brochures. These are not destinations. They are legends, buried in fog, waiting to be seen. Welcome to Hidden China. Zhangye Danxia, Landform. A land forged in silence, then painted by time. Here, stone becomes spectrum. Layer upon layer of sandstone ripple across the horizon, waves of crimson, amber, ochre, and violet. A canvas stretched by tectonic force, then brushed by centuries of wind and rain. No two ridges the same, no shade static. As light shifts, so does the earth, revealing new colors with every passing hour. It is a landscape that defies reason, not imagined, not replicated, only found in the quiet corridors of Zhangye. Xiapu mudflat forests, where water meets sky and shadow becomes poetry. At dawn, the sea withdraws, revealing miles of mirror, mudflat mosaics stitched with bamboo poles and fishing nets. Golden light sweeps across the tide, casting long silhouettes that move like calligraphy. The air, thick with mist, the silence, broken only by soft footsteps, and the rhythm of rising tide. Here, nature is the painter, but the fishermen are the dancers, each step choreographed by tide and time. Xiapu is not a place. It is a performance. And the ocean, the stage. Yading Nature Reserve, Sichuan Province. A sanctuary carved by gods. High in the Himalayas, beyond the reach of roads and reason, lies a trinity of peaks, guarded by turquoise lakes and meadows that shimmer like silk. Prayer flags flutter in wind older than memory. Reflections tremble in still waters. Snow whispers down from holy mountains, Chenrezig, Jambayang, and Chanadorje, the sacred sisters. This is no tourist trail, no postcard dream. This is Tibet's lost garden, where belief and wilderness become one. To stand in Yading is to feel the breath of the planet, slow and eternal. Hemu village, wooden roofs, frosted valleys, smoke curling from chimneys lost in clouds. Nestled in the Altai mountains, Hemu is untouched by the noise of now. Here, time has slowed to the rhythm of hooves and herds. Morning mist hangs like memory. The forest holds its breath. At dawn, the river gleams silver, carving silence into the land. By night, the stars arrive without invitation, filling the sky with more light than any city knows. The people whisper in Kazakh, their stories woven into wool and firelight. In Hemu, the world is not forgotten, just paused. Tianzi Mountain pillars rise from the mist, stone sentinels, ancient and unyielding. They stand like frozen giants, their peaks crowned in cloud, their roots lost in forest. Formed by uplifted quartz and sculpted by wind, each spire holds a world of moss, tree, and shadow. Some say gods once walked here, others that these are the bones of dragons. When sunlight strikes the peaks, light dances like fire on stone. When fog descends, the land vanishes into dream. This is not fiction. Jiuzhaigou Valley water flows like silk over steps carved by time. In Jiuzhaigou, the earth glows from within. Lakes shimmer turquoise, sapphire, emerald, their colors more dream than reflection. Waterfalls tumble in veils, branches frozen beneath glassy surfaces, as if nature paused mid-breath. Above, snow-dusted peaks cradle this valley. Below, an ancient forest murmurs in Tibetan prayer. Some say fairies bathe here, others simply watch, in silence. Jiuzhaigou is not a destination. It's a vision, remembered only when the world goes quiet. Badain Jaran desert dunes like cathedrals, wind like a hymn. The Badain Jaran is a paradox, endless sand, yet cradling hidden lakes. Mountains of gold rise 500 meters high, yet water slumbers at their feet. Silence here is thick, sacred. It presses against your chest like altitude. The footsteps vanish as soon as they fall, and at night, the stars spill across a sky untouched by light. This is not a desert of heat, but of awe, where earth and emptiness hold a power that can't be spoken. Guoliang Tunnel Road, chiseled by hand through the heart of a mountain. Once isolated by cliffs, the villagers of Guoliang carved their escape, one hammer stroke at a time. 13 workers, 5 years, a tunnel like no other. Windows open to sheer drops. The road coils like a scar, a mark of human will against stone. Above, cliffs that crush sound. Below, a valley swallowed by green. It is narrow, it is dangerous, it is beautiful, and in every turn, a story carved in courage. Kanas, lake and ghost city, where the waters run deep and the winds remember names long forgotten. Kanas reflects 1,000 moods, emerald in sun, silver in moonlight. Forests burn gold in autumn. Mist glides over still waters like a spirit not yet passed on. Locals whisper of a lake monster. Scientists speak of glacial origins. Both agree, Kanas hides more than it reveals. But beyond the lake, a desert unfolds, where the ghost city rises in silence. Stone towers, wind-sculpted, stand like ruins of a lost civilization. This is a land of opposites, of beauty and desolation, of legend, and the land that births it. Wulingyuan, scenic area, more than 3,000 pillars, each one reaching skyward as if pulled by forgotten gods. Mist moves between them like breath, vines dangle like veins, and at their base, rivers twist in silence. You walk not on trails, but between giants. Each spire tells a different story, carved by water, preserved by time. This is not stone, this is sculpture. And here, the earth stands vertical, as if remembering what it meant to rise. Dongchuan red land color erupts where you least expect it. In Dongchuan, the soil bleeds crimson, as if the earth itself is alive. Patchworks of red, green, and yellow roll across the hills like an oil painting spilled into life. Crops layer the land in spirals and swirls. Every field, a brushstroke of contrast. It is wild and yet precise, chaotic yet sacred. A palette only nature could design, and in the golden hour, when the sun kisses the ridges, Dongchuan doesn't glow, it blazes. Sanking mountain granite towers vanish into drifting cloud. Waterfalls whisper down mossy cliffs, and twisted pines grow from stone as if refusing to let go. This is Sanking Mountain, named for the Taoist Trinity, and rightly so. For this is not a landscape, it is a philosophy made visible. Here, you don't hike, you float. Between vapor and stone, between the seen and the spiritual. Each step is not forward, but deeper. Crescent Lake and singing sand dunes. A crescent moon floating in the desert. For over 2,000 years, Crescent Lake has defied extinction, cradled between golden dunes that hum in the wind. The singing sands, they whisper when you walk, they roar when you slide. And yet, just beside them, this tranquil pool shimmers, framed by a pagoda untouched by time. It is balance, water and sand, sound and silence, a contradiction that makes perfect sense only when you stand before it. Longji rice terraces mountains, sculpted not by erosion, but by human hands. The Longji terraces rise like a staircase for giants. Carved over 700 years ago, they wrap the hills in patterns too intricate for chance. In spring, they shine like mirrors. In summer they glow green. Come autumn, golden flames. And in winter, white silk drapes them in silence. Here, labor becomes art, and tradition becomes topography. The land doesn't feed just the body, it nourishes the soul. Mount Kailash, not the tallest mountain, but perhaps the most sacred. Mount Kailash stands untouched. No one climbs it. No one dares. Four great rivers are born from its glaciers. Pilgrims walk its base in silence, circumambulating the divine. It's not just a peak, it's a pulse. Snow sweeps across its flanks like breath. Prayer flags whip in the wind like beating hearts. To stand here is not to conquer, but to surrender. Fenghuang, ancient town. By the river, Lanterns flicker. Bridges arch in quiet elegance, and time, it seems, has paused. Fenghuang is a dream of old China. Cobblestone streets echo with footfall. Wooden homes lean over green waters. Boatmen glide beneath moonlight, while rooftops ripple like waves in twilight. It's not just beautiful, it's intimate. And in the stillness, you don't just see the past, you feel it breathe. Yarlung Tsangpo Grand Canyon, deeper than the Grand Canyon, wilder than most know. The Yarlung Tsangpo carves its way through the Himalayas, a hidden scar beneath the world's highest peaks. Mists drift between 7,000-meter mountains. Rare orchids bloom beside roaring rapids, and monks meditate in caves as thunder rumbles in the distance. Few venture here, fewer still return unchanged, because this canyon isn't just deep in earth, it's deep in meaning. You've seen a side of China few ever will. A world of sacred peaks, forgotten towns, fire-lit deserts, and rivers older than belief. But this is only the beginning. There are still wonders untouched by time, still roads that lead beyond the map, and we will take you there. If this journey stirred your soul, if these places felt like something more than just sights, then join us. Subscribe now, and step deeper into the world's most hidden realms, because what's coming next might just change the way you see the planet.